Hello and welcome back to Yakuza 5. We have escaped from prison along with Baba, who may or may not have been eaten by a giant man-eating bear. Now we have to just walk around and see what's going on and see how things are. It's been a weird time with Saejima's story. I've been trying to think of what my issue with it was. I think my issue is that it focused too long on things that were just a little bit odd, right? Like, I think if it had been a little bit slower of introducing the characters and maybe had spread it out over some time, because he was here for 2 years, so they could have done multiple time skips or whatever, introduced you to each of his cellmates, opposed to just doing that kind of, oh, actually I'm a detective, oh, actually I'm a thief, as at the end, right? I think that you could have built up a more interesting story, especially if you had included snippets of the outside world while it was happening. But I think my problem is it kind of just cut to the action-ish, but then had like weird sections where you do the Cabaret Club tutorial, despite already having access to the Cabaret Club on Kiryu. I mean, if you wanted to put in a Cabaret Club tutorial, would you not have done that as Kiryu when the Cabaret Club was there? Like, Kiryu literally had a Cabaret Club as part of his main story, yet we didn't do the tutorial then? It just doesn't... It's odd, right? There was an odd decision-making process that happened. It's like they thought that things hadn't been explained, and that they had to re-explain them, right? They were like, okay, well, we have to show you a tutorial for this because you might not have done it. Despite everything being accessible, except I think karaoke was the only thing that wasn't accessible, if I'm right in thinking, because I don't know if there was one of those in Nagasagai, but anyway. We're going to stick with it, and we're going to go check things out as New Luke Saejima. Did we level up, by the way? Yes. Yes, we did. Okay. Max enhanced throws. Sure. Essence of heavy weapons. Oh, okay. We can do that. Cool. Seems good to me. Right. How am I getting out of here? Over here. Okay. Let's go. I think this way?
あ、おいちょっと。あんただな。今朝この集落に担ぎ込まれたって人は。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだが。あんたは西名という。この集落で暮らしてるマタギの代表みたいなもんだ。マタギって漁師っちゅうことか。ああ。もう最近じゃマタギなんて言葉知らない者も多いだろうがな。ここは昭和の前からマタギを生とし生活している連中の古い集落なんだ。それで俺に聞きたいことっちゅうのは。ああそれなんだが、また新入りがやらかすんじゃないかと思ってな。新入りって誰や？奥寺だよ。あんたを担ぎ込んできた奥寺藩が新入り？ああ。あんたは知らんのかもしれないが、奥寺ってやつはこの集落に突然やってきた流れ者だ。10年ぐらい前に遭難しているところをこの集落の漁師に助けられ、それ以来マタギの真似事をやってる。俺ら土着のマタギは迷惑してるんだ。
Lou said there ain't no love lost between villagers
あ
and
んたは
him.
奥寺藩の何を気にしとるんや。いや、奥寺が今朝また山に入ったって言うんでな。もしかしたら化け物が出たんじゃないかと。化け物？山おろしって言われる巨大な人食い熊だ。普通の熊の倍くらいの大きさがある。それでもしかして俺を襲うた熊のことか？何？あんたは山おろしに襲われたのか？熊が山おろしなんかどうかはわからんが、おそらくな。奥寺はそのこと知ってるのか？当然や。じゃあやっぱりそれでこうしちゃいられない。急いで仲間に連絡しないと。 急にどうしたんや一体。あんたも命が欲しいなら今すぐ家に戻って戸締まりすることだ。間違っても奥寺のことを追いかけたりするんじゃないぞ。いいな。
Must be in some trouble here. Something to do with Okirahan and that man-eating bear. Okay, maybe they think there's some kind of thing going on where if you provoke the bear, then it will come back and cause problems for the village? Okay. It's not a very big village. Let's go this way because there's no exit from this direction. Hello. You're that guy staying with Okudera-san, right? Yeah. Why'd you come up to the mountains? You don't look like you came to hunt. Nobody in the village has seen you before either. Usually hunt in a different area. No kidding. Well, the road is snowed over, so you're stuck here for a while. We don't have TV, there's no radio reception, and we don't get newspapers. You'll probably be bored out of your skull, but just sit tight. Okay, got it. No TV or newspapers, huh? Lucky for me. The prison break's probably all over the news. Alright, hello.
あんた、冴島さんだね。
なんで俺の名前を。
奥寺さんに頼まれててな。もし2メートル近い大男が集落から出て行こうとしたら、そいつを止めてくれってな。多分9年前の悲劇を繰り返したくないんだろうよ。
9年前の悲劇ってなんやそれ。
山おろしに襲われたんだよ、この集落がな。
山おろしって例の巨大熊にか。
ああ。当時奥寺さんには同じ家に住んでいたパートナーの佐藤という漁師がいてな。
I see. His hunting partner that he lived with long term. His hunting partner. I understand. I can read subtext.
その佐藤が山おろしを追って逆に山おろしにこの集落を襲わせる原因を作っちまったのさ。
なんやと。
9年前のある日、佐藤は山おろしの噂を聞きつけ単身狩りに出て行っちまった。そう、あの日も吹雪いていた日だったな。
それでどうなったんや。
狩りは失敗。佐藤は行方不明。後を追いかけた奥寺さんも重傷を負った。そして悲劇は起こった。
この集落が襲われたんやな。
ああ、不幸中の幸いというべきか。死者こそ出なかったが、家屋という家屋は壊され、備蓄していた食料は全て山おろしに食い尽くされることになった。この集落で生きるマタギにとっちゃ、冬は恐怖との戦いでな。1年かけて蓄えた食料を失うことは死を意味する。ほんとあの年の冬は生きるか死ぬかの瀬戸際だったよ。
そないなことが。
それ以来だ。奥寺さんがこの集落から孤立するようになったのは、毎年冬になると山おろしのことを追いかけて吹雪の強い日に狩りに出かける。他の漁師の都合なんてお構いなし。もしかしたら奥寺さんは山おろしを追いながら9年前の復讐を果たそうとしているのかもしれないな。
それやったら今日も。
いや、今日は野暮用があると言っていたな。山おろしの餌を探さなきゃならんとか言っていたが。
He means Baba-chan. Tell Okudera-han about Yamaroshi-san something.
いろいろと余計なことを話しちまったが、あんたが雪山に向かっても足手まといになるだけだ。ここは素直に家に戻ってもらえねえか。
I gotta go up there.
いや、放ってはおけん。奥寺藩は俺の命の恩人や。それに俺も仲間を一人
雪山に残してきたままなんや。
なるほどな。聞いてた通りの男だな。奥寺さんからもう一つ言われてたんだ。多分あの男は止めても効かない。ならせめて雪山に裸で飛び込まないよう指導してやってくれとな。
なんやと？奥寺藩が？
ああ、何の予備知識もなしに突っ込んでいくよりはマシだろうってことだ。
で、まずは何から準備したらいいんや。
まずは服装だが、あんたは狩りに行くわけじゃない。防寒着としてはとりあえず今の格好でいいだろ
う。なるほどな。
となるとあとは2つ。万が一の時のための食料、それに地図だ。
どうやって手に入れたらええ？
地図は俺が用意する。問題は食料だ。どこの家も自分のとこで食うのに精一杯だからな。
そらそうやろな。
俺が地図を書き上げるまでの間、自分の力で当座の食料を確保してきたらどうだ。事情を話せば分けてくれる人間もいるかもしれない。
わかった。なんとかするわ。
Okay. Well, that's good. Let's head this way. I want to just check something out with this place for a second. Okay. I just want to ask again. So he stayed here with one other person? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, my headcanon's set. Right, let's head this way. Looks like there's another house up there. Hey, are you the guy staying with Okudera? Yeah, he found me on the mountain last night. I was real lost. Dang, that must have sucked. Tell me, does everyone here have something against Okudera-han? Heck yeah, the village went through all kinds of shit because of him. What happened? Well, nothing that concerns you. Look, I'll be honest with you. You probably shouldn't get too involved with Okudera. Oh wow, they hate him. What's down here then? If that's not the... This isn't the main story. The village shrine. Okay, I don't want to be I was going to say I don't want to be picky, but I can't see any shrine here. Oh, no, that is the shrine. Oh, I see. Wait, let me just have a look at the area. There's nothing here. Oh, okay. This is an area to be used for something else at a later date. Okay, I understand. So we have the other place we can go to there. Well, if those are two places, that's... So there's another house up here. Oh, okay. Thanks again. I just want to continue exploring this side for a second. These damn blizzards have closed down the road. We're cut off from the rest of the world right now. We can't go into town to buy food, and we can't hunt any more game because the bears are killing them all. Don't know why the bears aren't hibernating as much this winter. Oh, and I'm not allowed to go down there. Okay, so that leaves us with this house. Uh-huh. You, who's the main story, and then that house. Surprised it didn't give me the cutscene again. Guess it gives you it both ways, just in case you missed it. Okay. Hello?
もしかしてあなたが山おろしを見たっていう？
ああ、そやが、あんたは？
私は仁科の妻、仁科君代です。
仁科？ああ。この集落の代表をしとるマタギのおやっさんの。
If she's married to him, she probably thinks bad of
まさか山に
Okudera
入
as
るお
well.
つもりですか？
いや、そういうわけやないんやが。
もしかして食料をお探しじゃないんですか？
なんでそう思うんや。
9年前のあの日を思い出したんです。今のあなたと同じように奥寺さん 食料を探し求めていたから。
どういうことや？
すでに聞いているかもしれませんが、9年前奥寺さんは友人の漁師さんを追いかけて山へと入っていきました。でもあの日は数メートル先も見えないような吹雪の日。食料もなしに山に飛び込むのは自殺行為とも言えることでした。
それで奥寺藩は食料を探してたんか？
ええ。集落を一軒一軒回って頭を下げて、でも誰も流れ者の彼に食料を分けようとはしませんでした。主人はよそ者を助ける必要はないと言ったのですが、私はどうしても不憫に思えて。
あんたが食料を用立てたと？
ええ。きっとそうしないと後悔すると思って。
これは
Dear me.
鹿の肉です。今はこれしかありませんが、持って行ってください。
せやけど、旦那藩に見つかったらあんたも。
大丈夫です。主人には見つからないようにします。
恩に切る。
その代わりと言ってはなんですが、お願いがあります。
なんや？
奥寺さんがどうしてあの熊にこだわり続けるのか、その理由を解き明かしてもらえませんか？
なんでそないなことを知りたいんや。
9年前のあの事件以来、この集落はおかしくなってしまいました。それまで助け合いながら生きてきた集落のみんなが他人を疑いながら生きるようになってしまって、きっとみんなあの日の恐怖を忘れられないんです。だからそのストレスを奥寺さん一人にぶつけるようになってしまったんだと思います。
そういうことやったんか。
めったに他人に心を開かない奥寺さんがあなたには心を開いている。きっとあなたなら奥寺さんの心の闇を晴らせることができるはずです。どうかこの集落に住み着いた9年前の悪夢から私たちを解放してください。お願いします。
わかった。俺に何ができるかはわからんが、この恩に応えられるようできる限りのことはする。
お気をつけて。
It does seem a little odd, given what the other person said, that she's like, why does he keep hunting the bear? Given the other person was like, yeah, the bear killed his friend, his hunting partner. Yeah. And she's like, I don't know why. And then she's like, he won't open up to us. And I'm thinking, yeah, well, it appears that everybody in the town just decided to exclude him and then treated him like a pariah. So it's kind of like, what do you mean he didn't open up to you? Like, seems like his best friend, let's say that, died. At which point, he wanted to stop the thing that killed him. And everyone else is like, oh, it's your fault we lost all the food. Screw you, we're not going to talk to you anymore. But, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong? Oh, that's interesting. It says Saejima above his head. Meaning that that's a Saejima quest. That has implications that might say another name. Presumably not here, but we haven't actually seen it, I think, it say that yet. Unless we saw it on Kiryu and I missed it. Hey, did you manage to find some food? Yeah, someone was kind enough to share. Good. I have to confess, I actually had some I could have shared with you. I wanted to see if you were determined enough to scrounge some up yourself. Yeah, so you were testing me.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. At least now I know that you're the real deal. Glad I passed. You got the map ready? Sure do. Only drew the basic geography of the place, but it's enough to keep you from getting lost. Stick to the mountain's trailhead today. That's plenty to start with. Think Okinawa hands around there? Yeah, probably. I don't think he'd go further than that. Not without a good reason, anyway. It's nothing. Like I said, the trailhead area should be enough for you today. The rest of the map's just in case you want to go back some other time. I recommend you add your own notes, like about landmarks and stuff. There's no better guide than the one you make yourself. Good point. First things first, look here on the map. That's the trailhead closest to the village. That's where you start ascending. You should take that path when you're coming back as well. Winding blue line is the Mato River. Just work your way up along it and you won't get lost. Yeah, definitely stay near the river for now. Got it. Appreciate all you've done, Sakurai-han. Well, I definitely can't do anything more. So you planning to leave now, or do you need time to get ready? Go. I'm ready to go. Okay, be careful out there, Saejima. Whatever you do, stay near the river. Save Baba. And Okudera as well, save him. Ugh, this cold is brutal. Even my bones feel frozen. Gotta hurry before I lose much strength. Well, Saejima, not for me to criticize, but could you, like, do up your coat? So the zipper's up? That's kind of like how coats work, generally. But anyway, on the mountain, your cold drains your health over time. Restore it by eating food. If your health gets too low, open the pause menu and consume an item that restores it. Gotta stick to the river for now. Gotta meet up with Okudera-han. Okay, go. I'm happy we extended our health bar. Seems like that would be quite useful. Right, up this way. Staying near enough the river. And around here. Okay. Just stay so we can see the river in our periphery. Oh, what's this? Like a trail marker? Huh. Cool. Right, anyway. Bear tracks. Pretty close to the village. Okay, so they're going that way, but what's the other way? Oh, there's all sorts of places we could get lost. Okay, so it told us to stick to this. Wait a second, we got a new picture in the background. That's interesting. Yeah, given that we didn't have an original one for him in Kamurocho, and it showed him shaved, it's kind of weird that they changed it here. Blood. Was there a bear attack? A blood trail. Better follow it. Okay. Let's go. Along here. Already pretty high in altitude. Where are you, Baba? Okay. Can't really see very much beyond what's directly in front of us. Oh, is that Baba and Okudera?
Baba-chan! Okudera-han!
何しに来た？
ババを助けに来たんや。あんた一人に任せておけるわけないからな。あんたも怪我しとるやないか。まさか山おろしにやられたんか。
うかつだった。俺も老いてしまったようだな。それよりその男を頼む。
わかった。
怪我はひどいがまだ息はある。すぐに集落まで運ぼう。
ああ。
早速血の匂いを嗅ぎつけてきやがったな。すぐにここにやってくるぞ。しくじったか。俺は奴を追う。お前はその男を早く集落に連れて帰るんだ。
せやけどあんたもその傷。
余計な心配は無用だ。もたもたするな。一刻を争うぞ。
わかった。
Well, at least Baba seems alive. I've been here a while, but Okudera-han still ain't back. The sun's set too, I'm getting worried. I hope he's safe and sound.
奥寺藩無事やったか。
ああ、なんとかな。発見が遅かった分、あんたより重傷だ。だが、無茶をさせなければ大丈夫。しばらく安静にさせておけ。
ああ。そういえば、あのヒグマをどないしたんや。仕留めたんか。
いや、吹雪が強くなってきてな。あれ以上深追いしたら戻ってこれない状態だった。
そうか。集落の人に聞いたんやけど、あんた山おろしのこととなると人変わるらしいな。山おろしカルンに人生かけとるって話やけど、なんか理由でもあるんか。
狩りってのはな、生きるためにすること、人間の生存本能なんだ。俺たち人間は何千年も前から動物を殺し、その肉を食べて生きてきた。この鍋の肉もそう。俺が買った動物の肉だ。食べるために殺し、殺したから責任を持って食べ尽くす。それが狩猟だ。だが俺にとってあのヒグマは狩るのが目的じゃない。
ほな、なんなんや。
ただの殺戮。俺はあのヒグマを殺すために追いかけているんだ。思えば人間というのは不思議な生き物だ。憎いという理由で人を簡単に殺す。自分が生きるために仕方なくというわけじゃない。だからこそそれは罪として裁かれるべきことだし、それを償うために刑務所があるんだ。
Yeah.
だが人を殺したことを悔い改め、刑務所を出ていく人間はごくわずかだ。ほとんどのやつは自分がやったことは仕方がないことだと割り切り、開き直って生きている。殺すというのは食べるための、そして身を守るための殺し以外、全てが勝手なものでしかない。殺人者が何を言おうとただの詭弁に過ぎないということだ。
あんた、俺が刑務所出てきたこと知っとって説教してんのか。それが自分の過去話してるんか。どっち？
どっちでもない。ただ俺があのヒグマにこだわるのは個人的な恨みがあるからだ。つまり俺はただの殺しをするためだけにここにいるという話だな。さあ話は終わりだ。殺した者として責任を持ってこの肉を食ってやろうじゃないか。
ああ。
Okay then. So, seems pretty similar to what we thought. The next morning.
ババ、
兄貴、
お前もう動いて平気なんか。
ええ、なんとか。
そうか。
すんません兄貴、足引っ張るようなことになってしまって。
俺のことはええ。それよりお前を助けてくれた人に礼を言うんやな。
え、そうなんですか。一体誰に？
奥寺藩中漁師のおっちゃんや。ここは山の中にある漁師の集落や。
そうだったんですか。
まだ完全に回復しとらん。あんまり喋らん方がええ。今はゆっくり休み。
はい。迷惑かけてすんません。
ちょっと待ってろや。奥寺藩にお前が目覚ましたことを伝えに行かな。
Okay. So let's head out. And it'll be somewhere along here then. Oh, hello. What are you doing with that shovel? Huh? Oh, I was gonna dig up some meat I buried here last fall. You buried some meat? Yes. The ground acts as a natural freezer so the meat can stay there all winter without spoiling. We store food this way for emergencies. Alright, so if you're digging it up, does that mean there's an emergency? I suppose you could call it that. So she shared food with me, when they were already running low. Is your husband out hunting? Saw some deer on the mountain yesterday.
いいえ。
No, because Okadera-san left on a hunt this morning. While he's out there, none of the others will go. Why is that? They say Orochi is more likely to attack when Okadera-san's scent is in the air, just like that day 9 years ago. So your husband stays at home afraid to hunt, then makes you come out here and dig up meat. Huh? Oh, no. It's not like that. I just thought today was a good day to do this. Oh, here it is. This meat from last fall is more fat on it than the meat hunted at other times of the year. Interesting. Here, for you. Why for me? You're going after Okadera-san again, aren't you? Sure, might be, but... Well, better safe than sorry. Ain't you in need of this food? Yes. If I can't turn my back on someone determined to go out into the mountain in this blizzard. Makes you feel any better about it, come back and share food with me if you happen to gather any while you're on the mountain. I will, as a promise. In the past, we all used to help each other out like this. That's the kind of village I remember, at least. Please, be careful out there. More deer meat. Okay. Anyone got anything new to say? Hey, did you hear? Okudera's hunt. Yama Orochi finally got him, eh? Yeah, probably. You gotta be kidding me. That man-eating bear's back? Somebody's gotta make Okudera stop provoking it. Okay, see if anyone's at the shrine. Nope. I assume it'll tell us when to go to the shrine, but thought we'll check anyway. Let's check up the top here. Anyone new up here? Nope. Okay. And then to this side of the village. Hello. Think I'm gonna go into the wilds. You're going after Okadera-san, aren't you? Yeah. I'm also gonna start hunting on my own. Wow, really? Nishina's wife was kind enough to share some food. I'm gonna repay her by catching some wild game. Good luck. Hey, if you want to be helpful, you got a gun I can borrow? Heh. For that, there's your clothes to deal with. You can't hunt wearing that. Every animal's gonna see you from a mile away. Well, what should I do? I might have something in storage if you don't mind it being old. It won't look stylish, that's for sure. That doesn't matter. That don't matter. Be great if I could borrow it. Sure. That just leaves the gun. You got anything?
Yeah.
Much I'd like to help you, I only have one rifle, and I'm a hunter. We never allow ourselves to be without a gun. Okay. I seem to remember Ishina having an extra one though. That's so. But who knows if he'd let you borrow it. His wife would be okay with it, but as for him, well, he's not on great terms with Okadera-san right now. Only one way to find out. True. Go ask him, and in the meantime I'll look for the clothes. Got it. Okay. Ah, you must be the man staying with Okadera-san. Yeah, I'll probably stay in here a while. So you're gonna do just what Okadera did 10 years ago. He was lost in these here woods, and one of us found him and brought him back to the village. Oh, do we think that Okadera also escaped from the prison? That would line up with some things. That's so. Yup, just like you. The fellow who found him went by the name of Sato. In fact, it's Sato's house that Okudera now lives in. He's basically a squatter. Okay, Still can't head along there. So I'm gonna guess that Nishina is at his house. Stab in the dark. More trouble. Damn that Okudera. Honey. Sorry to intrude, but I got a favor to ask. You're still here. Didn't I tell you to get lost? Honey, really? What do you want? If it's food, we're already short. Find your own. I know you are. That's why I want to borrow a gun. Huh? I know I'm an outsider, but I feel indebted to Okudera Han for saving me. And also to you and your wife. I owe something to the whole village, really. So, I also know I'm an amateur, but I just can't take being a burden on you any longer. Please, let me hunt. At the same time, I can protect Okudera Han from Yama Orochi. Please. Forget it. Darling, mountain's a far harsher place than you realize, Saejima. Even veteran hunters lose their way in a storm like this. I'm not going to... See, you don't get it. Or your ego is just huge. If our best trackers have gotten lost chasing quarry into the wild, what makes you think you can do it? I know the dangers, Nishina. It's just... You might know them, but you don't understand them. How could you? You weren't here 9 years ago. Forget about borrowing a gun. Go home and wait for your buddy Okudera to come back from his wild goose chase. I'm so sorry. Don't be. It's my fault for not thinking this out. He's just afraid that what happened 9 years ago will happen again. Yeah, when Yama Orochi attacked the village.
Yeah?
Not just that. What scares us most is the possibility of death. The Sakurai-han said no one died 9 years ago. Well, that's... What are you prattling on about? For goodness sake. Don't tell outsiders anything. Yeah, and you wonder why Okudera won't open up to you. Saejima, if you have no business here, then scram. Our lives are hard enough without you bothering us. Okay. Don't know if he knows that the road out of town is snowed over. I don't really know where he expects us to go, if not into the wilds that he told us not to go, but... Anyway. Hello. How'd it go? He lend your gun? Nah, got turned down. Thought so. Honestly, you should just give up. But since I know you won't... He's gonna lend us his gun? Oh, wow. Yeah, simple cold wear. Horizontal double rifle. Where'd you get this gun? Nishina-san dropped it off actually. He doesn't want to lend you a rifle, but he wants you going up there unarmed even less. What's this deal anyway? It's not your concern right now. So, are you gonna do what you said you're gonna do? And go to the mountain? Yep, I'm heading out. Yup, I'm heading out. When heading to the mountain, you get a special snow gear bag that holds gear and supplies specifically for that trip. Check the equipment screen before you set off. To bring an item with you to the mountain, move it to the snow gear bag on your equipment screen. Deer meat would be a good thing to bring, so don't forget to put that in the snow gear bag. If you cancel an outing to the mountain, any items you already put in your bag will move to the item box. Oh, so this is his, I see, so this is his minigame. Well, I guess I will put the deer meat in here. Yeah. I guess I'm ready? Okay, hunting huts, trap sites, and Jizo statues. We can have special hunting skills. Okay, you take care of it there. Well, this is weird. That's okay. So is this the same map as before? Yeah, okay. It's just that now we're in this kind of hunt mode. Feels almost like it's meant to be a roguelike type mode. That makes sense. Like your health's constantly going down, so you're on a time limit. You're able to set up your stuff for each trip. Like, you get more skills each time you go back to town. Like, yeah. Seems like it's got something like that going on. Saejima, what are you doing here? Came to tell you that Baba-chan woke up. Also, I can't stand being a burden on you anymore. Want to try hunting my own food at least. I gotta repay the person who shared her food with me, even when she don't have much for herself. That getup, that gun, where'd you get 'em? Please don't tell me you stole 'em. No, it's all legit. I pled my case to some kindly folks and they let me borrow this stuff. A lot of kind people in the village, actually. Why don't you try befriending them sometime? Maybe because they've been awful to him, from what we've heard? It's none of your business. Okay, that's fine. Okidera-han, but I still want to hunt. Can you teach me the basics? Fine, I'll do it. My life will be easier when you're not just another mouth to feed anyway. Great. Okay, the basics. Okay, listen close if you're serious about learning to hunt and trap. Today, I'll teach you how to use your rifle. To shoot game? Yes, now usually after a shooting session, the gun needs to be properly cleaned and serviced. But that's an involved process, one I don't feel like teaching you, frankly. So I'll just clean it myself whenever you come back from the mountain. That way, you only have to carry it when you're hunting. Less tedium for both of us. Sure. Less tedium and less work for me. Exactly. Now obviously you can't shoot accurately if you're too far away. You spot game, you have to approach it without letting it see you. The key is to make yourself small and quiet. Just crouch down and creep forward. Try it. Press B to crouch. By moving in this position, your prey is less likely to notice you and you'll have greater accuracy while shooting. Good. Crouching makes you less noticeable so that you can get as close to the animal as possible. Of course, sometimes it's better to just stay still, get low, and wait for a good shot. Alright, why don't you load your weapon? It's the same procedure as when you reload it after shooting a round. Press right trigger to reload? Okay. If the rifle is empty, you can reload by pressing X or by pressing the right bumper or by holding LB. Press right trigger to reload. If the rifle is empty, you can reload by pressing X or RB while holding LB. Okay. I see, you can aim like that and then do it like that. I see. Or you can just press the right trigger, which is fire as well. That gun can only hold 2 rounds at a time, so don't waste shots, so your prey will happily escape while you're reloading. Some animals will even retaliate. They'll come right up and attack you, so try not to miss. Aim very carefully before you pull the trigger. Let's see how you shoot. Aim for that boulder over there. What, you mean the massive boulder? Yeah, I think we could hit that. Hold LB to raise the rifle and aim using that. Shoot by pressing RB or X. Okay. That's fine. What is this? Not bad, Saejima. You're a natural. So, the principal idea is to creep as close as you can to the prey, aim for its head and drop it with a single shot. Yeah. Okidera, do you know if the devs had played a single first-person shooter before making this minigame? I just wanted to ask, because it doesn't seem like they did. Be wary of bears. If you shoot one and miss, it will definitely come after you. And don't think you can beat one in a fist fight. Now you know the basics of riflery. The rest you'll learn through practice. Let's try hunting deer today. Fine with me. Alright, let's not just wander around aimlessly. There's a hunting hut on the mountain. Let's head there. A hunting hut. Here's where we are right now, on the map. There's actually more than one hunting hut, but the closest one is here. It's a base camp for hunters, perfect for our purposes right now. I can't shoot well with my injuries, so you should walk ahead of me in case anything surprises us. Okay. I guess I should reload. Cool. This still isn't anything, it's just a trail marker. Okay. Keeping an eye out for anything ahead of us. Can't see anything. Which is fine. Okay. It's not much of a hut. This used to be a hunting hut. I haven't been to this one in a while. I typically use the other ones. Well, it's a shame to see it like this. Bears must have knocked it flat. This is Yamaroshi's doing? Who knows? Other bears may not be as strong or big as he is, but they could still do something like this. Such a shame. At least it can be fixed with a hunt repair kit from the village. If you fix it, it could be used as a hunting hut again. There are a number of flattened huts on the mountain. If fixed with a hunt repair kit, a hut repair kit, a hunting hut will be usable as a checkpoint. If you fail a mission, you can restart the mission at the hut you last visited. Okay, so this is his side stories like Kiryu's was Taxi. This is going to be the same thing. And we're going to get missions to go here. I understand. Rest at a hunting hut to restock your ammunition. Just like a hideout, the hut restores your health over time. If you become too weak to continue, you can make an emergency return to the village from any hunting hut. However, if you do this, you will lose all items obtained during the outing as well as any mission progress. Sure, but ain't like I got the money for buying any hut repair kit. That'll have to wait. That's the way of a hunter's life. He's poor until he catches his prey. Why don't we try to rectify that now? Let's look for some deer. You'll have to convince me. You can, and should, sell items you acquire on the mountain. Your only source of income in the village is what you manage to hunt, trap, and harvest. Okay. So main story is this way, so we will head this way. For now, it doesn't seem like we're on a proper mission anyway right now. So we'll just follow where it's telling us to go. Okay. Okaderahan, what'd you make of these tracks? Definitely deer tracks, and they're fresh. The deer are probably close by. You may find animal tracks on the mountain. Follow them to locate prey. So, follow them? Yes, and from here on out, keep the chatter to a minimum. Let's use hand signals. Press left trigger to signal your NPC companion. There are two commands. Come with me and stay put. Okay, listen, if you spot some deer, approach them from behind carefully. As close as possible, then shoot. Got that? Yup. Okay. Alright, there's another hunting hut. We can look at here, I assume, and mark on our map. Okaderahan's with me. Repairing the hut's gotta wait. Okay, but it marks it on our map anyway, which is useful. So we're still looking for the deer. It's going to the right, so it could be around the corner. It's not right around the corner though, which is good. Alright, where is it? Oh, there they are. I see. There they are. Crouch down and sneak closer. Shoot when you're close enough. Experienced hunters aim for the heart. That's a difficult thing for beginners. For you, it'll be easier to aim for the head. Target the one that presents you with the best shot. You can fail a game with just one bullet if you hit his head. Try sneaking up to your target quietly and dropping it with one headshot. Go ahead. Right. Being a little jumpy. It's okay. It's not that easy to control, fortunately. Get a little closer. Didn't really feel it there. Ooh. Yes, got it. Well done. That's how you hunt. Now collect what you can from the kill. Walk up to the animal you shot to collect parts of its carcass. There we go, we'll reload. The other deer appear to have left, so no point being stealthy. Let's go. Oh, you don't need to press a button, you just get it. I see. Good, you've collected what you can. Don't waste those items. Never forget that you took an animal's life to get them. Yeah, I understand. Meat taken from carcasses is precious, and some animal parts can restore health. At the very least, they can fetch good prices. Don't forget to collect them. Also keep an eye on your health. If it drops to 0, all items and mission progress you made during your current mountain outing will be lost. Gotta give this deer meat to Nishina's wife. Better put it in my valuables to keep it safe. So, do you want to keep hunting or go back to the village? Your call. I'm fine either way. Okay, so it's saying go back to the village, but we've got a ton of health left, so we might as well just keep going. I don't really see why we wouldn't. Okay, so these are the tracks we followed. No, we didn't get separated. He's right there. We did not get separated. Right. Let's go around here. Okay, so when you said it was my choice, that was a lie then. That is what you're telling me. Also, let me just check here. I'm just curious, will it let you? No. Alright. That's probably for the best. Right. So yeah. It's our choice whether you can stay or go. But, just so you know, there is a correct answer, and it is go. Alright. Let's head this way. I thought because it was a tutorial, the chances of it, like, letting us stay were low, but when it said we had a choice, I was like, oh, well, maybe not. But, nope. Nope. It's a tutorial. Right. Up here. Ooh. Oh, no, there are some more deer here. We can probably get a lot closer before we have to start crouching. Right here. These are some stags over there. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Right. Let's go. Wonder if bullets cost any money on normal runs. Because otherwise, just taking a shot is probably worth it. I was like, can you just take a shot? No, you can hold it like this, but that's not quite taking a shot. You have to go into that mode. You do it like quickly if you wanted to. So I wonder if it aims at the same spot each time. Let me see. I want to aim at that tree. Right, go. 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 Look at that, it's aiming left every single time. It's actually rotating our character by doing that. So if you want to aim at something, you just aim slightly to the left of it and then boom. Slightly to the left of it and then boom. Okay, this tree here. Sorry, slightly to the right of it and then it'll go left. Slightly to the right and... Okay, not quite. Slightly to the right. Yeah, it kind of works. It works better further away. Okay. We're learning. It's worth learning that because where you initially zoom in really makes a difference, I think. Because if you initially zoom in and you're closer to the target, then you don't have to spend as long lining up your shot. You just aim and shoot. I don't think you have to be that accurate about your headshots either, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, and yeah, I'll leave the mountain. Okay. You made it back safely. The mountain was kind to you. Tell me when you decide to go hunting again. Until then, I'll hold on to your rifle, okay? Sure, nice of you. Transferring mountain gear. If you collect an item on the mountain and want to use it elsewhere, move it to your inventory when you return to the village. Upon return, items you collected on the mountain are moved to the item box. Transfer the ones you want to use into your inventory. Deer meat for Nishina's wife has been automatically moved to valuables. All snow gear must be moved to the item box or inventory. What if I do choose? Okay, so those should go to my inventory. I guess these also then need to go to my inventory, and then I can put them back into the snow gear afterwards. Yeah, okay. Raised walking speed in the snow. Thank you. I was going to ask, is there a way to make it quicker? But yes. Okay. I think I'm looking for this door, right? Let's save in a new slot here. Cool. Stats. Okay. Cool. 10% completion, huh? Alright. Then, the other thing I want to check. Side stories. So, we've done... Oh! 2 out of 12 main mission side stories? That's such a weird way of describing it. Anyway. Oh, right. And you can see Kiryu's one in here as well. Okay. Wait, no, maybe main mission just means well, I don't really understand here. No, that must mean main mission side stories, I guess. Yeah, it says it at the bottom of this one as well. Okay. So so that must be like you have to do all the main missions in order to, in order to progress Saejima's story. That must make sense. Okay. Hunting Hut 0 to 4, Trap Site 0 to 36, and Jizo statues 0 to 12, and we boost snow walking speed. But it appears we just get it for some reason. Maybe the contracts give you different things. Anyway. Yeah, this is odd. You know, I am noticing the camera is naturally going to the left 100% of the time when I move. That's interesting. So it's not because I'm zooming in, it's because the camera always goes left. Yeah. I don't think it's going left because it's, because my controller's drifting. I think it's going left because it's trying to get behind the character, and it's doing that by going left, but there's no space for it to move here. Anyway. So I don't know if that's what it's doing out in the snow. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.